Hello, everyone. Good morning, good evening, good night, whenever you're listening or watching. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Lamar Townsend. I'm a psychic, a tarot reader, and an astrologer, as well as a medium. If you would be interested in a personal reading from me, I am available for personal readings, and I would love to read for you. This is my website, lamartownsendtarot.com. Once you reach this page, you know you're on the right page. You can follow me down here on Instagram and Facebook. If you'd like your own reading, go right to the store section. You can view all the rates, services, products, classes I offer. I offer email readings, phone readings, video recorded readings, candles, birth chart readings, past life readings, mediumship readings, merch, candles, classes, and so much more. So if you'd be interested in any of those things, then definitely check out my website, lamartownsendtarot.com. Today we're doing a reading on Kamala Harris and Tim Walz, and let's go ahead and get right into it. Thank you for being here. Make sure you all like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Thank you for cleansing and clearing the energy of this deck when you pass reading. Amen, amen, and amen. All right. How will Tim Walz and Kamala Harris's relationship be moving forward as we get closer to the election? Will Tim Walz and Kamala Harris work well together? How will their relationship as presidential candidate and vice presidential candidate, potentially, or potential candidates, how will their relationship be moving forward as being the leaders of the Democratic nominees? All right. How will Tim Walz and Kamala Harris's relationship be moving forward? Queen of Pentacles. I think Kamala is a Libra. Tim Walz. I actually don't know what his zodiac sign is. Let me look it up really quickly. Tim Walz zodiac. He's an Aries, so that's right, because they're opposite energy. One's a Libra, one's an Aries. Both are polar opposite energies. I get a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, or Aries female, so we don't know Kamala's moon or rising necessarily, so this could be her. Then I get a Knight of Wands, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, or Taurus person facing the Ten of Pentacles. And then the Three of Cups, which is team effort, connected to home, family, emotional energy. I think it's a team effort with the Democrats. I think they have a good, solid team, a good, solid backing in the realm of a team and the energy of a team. I feel like there's an energy of working together, not just Kamala, and Tim Walz, but the whole Democratic Party. It seems like they are working together, whereas when I do readings on Trump and JD Vance and Republican energy, the Republican energy seems a bit more disjuntled or chaotic. So I get this definitely could be Kamala, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or Leo female. The Lovers card connected to work, job, daily routine. I think these two are a great pair. I actually thought she was gonna choose Shapiro. I actually did not look into Tim Walz. Kind of wishing I did because I could have had it predicted it potentially. But I think Tim Walz and Kamala Harris are a perfect pair. I think they're the perfect pair in terms of yin and yang. One is the yin to the other's yang, if that makes sense. All right. Forgive me, y'all. I'm just coming off the energy of the gym. I was listening to Britney Spears. So I've been like having a Britney Spears moment this morning, going back to like all her past albums. So I don't know what the energy is going on, child, but I'm a little bit like hyped still from that. So anyways, I get the Four of Swords connected to work, job, daily routine. Four of Swords is a card of contemplation. Contemplation in terms of one's placed in a hierarchy, one's placed in a dynamic that involves more than one or more than two people. Hmm. Then I get the Nine of Pentacles, which is independence, self-sufficiency. I think Tim Walz is perfect for Kamala in the sense that he complements Kamala. But I get the Nine of Wands connected to expansion, optimism, stepping outside one's comfort zones. I think in terms of winning people over who are already not pro Kamala or pro Tim Walz or pro Democratic may be a bit difficult for these two. I think we're at a space now where, for the most part, I feel like everyone's decision has kind of been made as to who they're going to vote for, although there's still time to kind of win people over, I feel like. But the strength card shows up connected to these two in terms of time. I feel like as time goes on and these two work together more, Tim Waltz and Kamala, I feel like their connection, their working relationship will become stronger. So I actually feel like these two are a good team. Now, that's not to say they're not gonna have their disagreements or their issues. They are polar opposite zodiac signs, for God's sakes. And then it's interesting because we've got a Libra in a position of leadership and power, technically with Kamala being. I'm sorry, I turn my TV. Okay, can you turn on mute? I turn my TV on mute. Um, we've got the Libra in a position of leadership when Aries, aka Tim Waltz, is more akin to a leadership role. Aries is ruled by Mars. Mars rules leadership, right? So these two definitely will have their squabbles, but they'll most likely have them behind the scenes. In their squabbles, their issues that they have, their disagreements could come to light via publications, via articles and stuff like that. But for the most part, their issues will be behind the scenes. So while they are a good pair, I do not believe that Tim Wall, and I think I've said this before, I don't believe they're going to agree on everything. All right. Um, if elected as President Kamala and Vice President Tim Walz, if elected officially in the November 2024 election as the new president and vice president of America, if elected, will Tim Walz and Kamala Harris work well together as potential vice president and Kamala Harris for the next 4 years? Where they work well together for the next 4 years, because we've already know that they could potentially have issues behind the scenes, but if elected, will they work well together for the next 4 years? Five of Pentacles, which could be a lack of resources, a lack of time, energy, effort. Five of Pentacles could be, it may take some time. It may take some warming up for the both of them. It's kind of like the first year could be a little bit wonky, a little bit rocky, working the kinks out, but they may hit their stride that second year or something like that, or halfway into the second year of being officially elected, if that's the case. I get the same Nine of Wands showing up, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo person. A knight would be someone between the ages of mid to late 20s to early 40s or 50s. I don't really see Tim Waltz as a knight, though. How old is Tim Waltz? He's 60. So he would be more of a king in terms of age in tarot. But this the Knight of Wands keeps showing up, facing this Queen of Swords. Now, I will say that in terms of ranking, a knight would be below a queen. So maybe ranking wise, this is what the cards is speaking to, because we've got technically Kamala Harris, who's a Libra. Queen of Swords would be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, facing this Knight of Wands. Will they work well together? Is the question. Tim Waltz and Kamala. Six of Swords is a card that speaks of a dynamic in a relationship between two people or multiple people. Once again, they're gonna have to work out the kinks. I feel like that first year, if they're elected, it's like they're gonna have to work out the kinks in terms of their confidence of being a pair and being paired together. Ooh, the Tower card shows up, connected to work, job, daily routine, connected to self improvement. Could be some issues. Definitely could be some issues in terms of the actual work, the progress of work. The Tower card would be a need for restructuring, complete restructuring in some way, shape, or form. It's like they would go into the White House one way as Kamala Harris and Tim Waltz, but it's like there's going to have to be some sort of restructuring once they're actually in the White House, if that is the case once again. if they do get elected. But the strength card shows up connected to one-on-one relationships. I do think, despite the odds against them, or despite whatever negative energy they may come up against with the Tower card, I do still think these two are a good pair together. All right. And then the same Nine of Pentacles shows up. I think they're just going to need time to get the kinks worked out, to be honest. Five of Swords, disagreements connected to big topics, I feel like, the two of them. I feel like Tim Walz and Kamala Harris could have their own debate, to be honest with you. Eight of Cups, and then the Judgment card does show up as the last card, connected to spiritual intervention, connected to life behind closed doors, connected to hidden strengths and weaknesses. And maybe that's what it is. They've got to find their strengths and weaknesses together and individually for them to really hit their stride, I feel like. So there's definitely going to be some issues and a need for restructuring once they're actually in the White House, if they do get elected. But I feel like once they work the kinks out, they're going to be a force to be reckoned with, these two. All right? I really do. I feel that. All right. What are the odds? What are the true chances of Kamala Harris and Tim Walz being elected officially in November 2024? Do these two have a chance of truly being elected as the next president and vice president of America in the next presidential election? Give us some clarity and insight, Spirit. Remember, I'm available for personal readings, so if you want a reading, contact me. I'm available today, tonight, this evening, this weekend, whenever you're listening or watching. I actually, this week, I love when I get international clients. I had a client from Dubai, actually, this week. That was really interesting. So I do have WhatsApp for international clients, okay? All right. What's to come for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz? Let me just do one more shuffle. Eyes on me, Mr. Never, just like a circus. I get the Sun card. Yes, they do have a chance of being elected as the next president and vice president of America. The Sun card is a card of new beginnings. Um, the sun shining on someone, right? The Sun card is connected to purpose. All right, stepping into one's purpose. Possibly the Sun card is also, for me, a yes card, like my number one yes card. Facing that is the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, male. Knight of Wands shows up again, facing the Emperor. The Emperor would be possibly an Aries, Libra, Cancer, Capricorn. This could be maybe Tim Walz, getting a lot of male energy showing up here. Ace of Wands shows up, facing the Knight of Cups. I feel like there's something about, if these two are elected, we will get acquainted to more people in the Democratic Party, meaning it won't just be Tim Walz and Kamala. It'll be other people who become prominent. I feel like that's why all these people are showing up. Um, Definitely would be a huge step up for mankind and womankind. All right, especially. Yep, I think these two have a chance of taking it. All right. I think because there's the energy of they work well together, they seemingly the potential for them to work well together. All right, like, and actually like accomplish things together. Whereas, Joe Biden, had his 4 years, he had his moment, Joe Biden and Kamala, but there kind of seemed to be a disconnect between the two of them, Joe Biden and Kamala. And I never actually did a reading on the two of them together, but it would have been interesting to, in hindsight, to do that reading. I guess it doesn't matter at this point, but I think we're missing that duo, that combination of vice president and president, and they're a double whammy. Does that make sense? There's potential in that energy with these two, Kamala Harris and Tim Walz. Interesting reading. Um, I feel pretty good about that. I don't think I have any more questions left. Let's go and get the final card. This was a pretty easy one. Thank you, Spirit, for being so forthright. All right. It could also be that I took a spiritual bath yesterday as well. So maybe I'm more grounded, in uh, clear in energy. All right. which is important as a reader to cleanse your energy. All right. Even if you're not a reader, cleanse your energy, period, y'all. What's the final card for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz? Just one card, Spirit. I'm going to take this one because this one seems to be sticking out to me. 10 of Action. Interesting. 10 of Action. It says you're working too hard. The angels are asking you to find a healthy balance between your career and your personal life. Be willing to ask for help from others in order to lighten your load so that you can take better care of yourself. So these two are working hard, pushing hard. It says straining to make others happy can be harmful to your health. I'm kind of hitting the wire. So there's, while you want to take care of yourself and you need to take care of yourself and take time for yourself in your life, we're also, coming up against like the deadline, right? So it's kind of like damned if you do, damned if you don't. But they got to take care of themselves so they can be healthy if they do get in, all right? All right, you guys, very, very interesting. Well, I hope I was able to give you guys a little bit of clarity and insight. This was a pretty quick one. Thank you for listening and watching. I am available for personal reading, so I will catch you in your own personal reading, or I will see you in the next video. Either way, I'll see you soon. Love and light. God bless. Psychic with a T, the psychic with the T, that's me, that's me. The one with the T, the one with the T, that's me, that's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me, that's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me, that's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me, that's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me, that's me. I don't care what the others say, let's channel some energy today. I don't care what the others say, let's channel some energy today. Capricorn, Virgo, Libra strong, this tarot card reading about to be long. Capricorn, Virgo, Libra strong, this tarot card reading about to be long. Psychic with a T, the psychic with the T, that's me, that's me. The one with the T, the one with the T, that's me, that's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me, that's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me, that's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me, that's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me, that's me.